Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in strong support of H.R. 7700, Stop Unaffordable Dishwasher Standards Act, and I thank Congressman Langworthy for leading these efforts. You know, the Biden administration has lost sight of the original intent behind the Department of Energy conservation standards. Instead, they are contradicting the statutes, and in doing so, they're doing so at the expense of the Americans' quality of life, their pocketbooks, and their energy bills. Instead of harnessing the abundant resources we are blessed with in this country, the Biden administration wants to lower your standard of living by telling you what appliances you can have in your home, and they want you to pay more for it. An analysis from the Department of Energy found that their dishwasher efficiency mandates will increase the upfront cost by up to 28%. It is estimated that these proposed standards may take consumers over 16 years to pay back the increased cost on a dishwasher that won't even last 12 years. The Biden administration has abused the Department of Energy's appliance standard program to go beyond the authority granted to them by Congress by proposing these overreaching standards. Americans will suffer the consequences of the Biden administration's rush to green agenda. The DOE's net zero rush to green energy agenda is reaching into your home to impose cost-increasing regulations on appliances in every corner of your home. Now, we debated gas stoves and other appliances here, and here we are today on dishwashers. The Biden administration has proposed over 15 regulations that affect appliances. Like I mentioned, gas stoves, but hot water heaters, refrigerators, freezers, and now dishwashers. They argue these regulations will save money and reduce emissions, but that's just simply not the case. One study found these regulations could increase the cost of the average American family by over $9,000. These increased efficiency standards mean Americans need to run their appliances twice as long to get the same effect, and we all know it. You run the dishwasher, you open it up, the dishes aren't clean, you've got to run it again. It happens to every American family multiple times. You're not saving money, you're not saving water and electricity running your highly efficient appliances when you have to run them 2 or 3 times just to get the dishes clean or to get them dry. This bill will prevent this abuse from the DOE, and it will prevent the department from enforcing standards on dishwashers unless they are technologically feasible and economically justified. Economically justified. They are not likely to result in additional cost to the customer. And they won't enforce the standards unless they are, or they will result in a significant conservation of energy, and the American families just know that's simply not happening in their homes. I urge all my colleagues to vote in support of H.R. 7700, Stop the Unaffordable Dishwasher Standards Act, to protect affordability and preserve the quality of life that Americans expect and deserve. I want to thank Representative Langworthy for leading this legislation, and I reserve my time.
Gentleman reserves.